Welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week session. I'm James Nave,
I'm Allegra Houston.
and every Saturday we gather with a group of writers and generate a piece of writing, and it only takes 10 minutes, and we gather for an hour. And so, what we would like to do today is give you that same experience that we have on Saturdays.
So this is how we do it. Nave and I choose a prompt, just kind of whatever feels like the right prompt for the day. Who knows? It's an intuitive choice. And we put it up on the screen for 2 minutes, and everyone on the call generates a list of words, random words, whatever words pop into your head as you look at the image. They don't have to have anything to do with the image. They don't have to have anything to do with one another. And just a list, not joined up writing yet. So we're going to put that image up on the screen now for 2 minutes and ask you to generate your list of words.
So now you have a personal list of words you generated from the image, just like everybody did on the Saturday call. So on the Saturday call, we do also another approach. We take another approach to this, which is to create a community list. So what I do is go around the Zoom room and ask each person to give a word or a phrase, and we put those words and phrases on the community list. So what we'd like to do now is to share that list with you, so you'll have both lists, and Allegra is going to read the community list for you that we collected today.
And the nice thing about a community list is that you can use these words as well as the words that popped out of your imagination. So you have a whole bunch of extra toys to play with when you write. I suggest that you write the words down as I read them, if you can keep up. I won't go too slowly because that's dull. But there is something that happens when it goes sort of in your ear and out your hand. But if you don't want to do that also, that's fine. We will put the list up again during the 10-minute writing period. So here we go. Freewheeling, try me. Rio Grande, not a Viking. Why my boat? Buy my bait. Pontoon selfie. Rapidly, riffraff. Gotta capture this moment. Nope. Screams. Merrily, 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 merrily. Shaman. Filtered dynamite. If it scares you, run towards it. Viking's dream. Go. Jason Momoa in a Viking hat. Devil may care. Bullish. Friend by the costume. Valhalla. Deja vu. Horny. Giggles. I've lost my oar. Viking rodeo. Waiting on placid waters. Blue spectacled mischief. Cinematic filming. Weekend warrior. Blazing paddles. Rubber ducks. In the wild waters. Wild and scenic. Hagar lives.
So now you have heard the Saturday morning community list read. This Saturday, one of the participants decided to read the list. We asked everybody to one person to volunteer to read it, and when she read it, she turned it into like a frolicking improvisational leap, and she did not follow word by word. She went around all over the list, and it was great fun. So if you want to try that, that's certainly an option you have to do. In fact, you could do that right now by putting us on pause and giving it a try. But if you don't feel like doing that, we will continue with what's going to happen next.
Just to say, if you do that, put us on pause, do it aloud. It doesn't work the same if you do it silently. Speak the words out loud and you'll get energy from doing that. After you've written, we're going to ask you to put us on pause and read what you wrote aloud. So reading aloud is a really important part of our method. You could start doing that right now if you want it. Anyway.
And so, what we're going to do now, we want you to relax and get ready to do the 10-minute timed writing. And keep in mind, this is spinning your imagination around. Think of your imagination like a kaleidoscope, spinning, spinning, spinning with all kinds of opportunities. And when it stops or slows down, it generates something that comes out. So, the idea here is to write from the imaginative storm to the creative form. The idea is to let your imagination lead the creative romp and allow your rational mind, the mind that you use to edit and revise, allow that to participate in the dance as the one who's following your imagination. So the imagination leads the dance and your rational mind follows.
And you can write whatever you want. You don't have to use any of the words from either list if you don't want to, or you could use lots of the words if you want, or somewhere in between. So long or short, you don't have to write fast if you don't want to, but maybe you want to try 1 week write fast, 1 week write slow, see which works better for you. And don't worry about it even being coherent. The goal is not to write something good. The goal is just to surprise yourself. Let your imagination pop out something that you were not expecting.
And whatever you're going to do, it's going to happen right now because your 10 minutes starts now. So now you have something unusual. And the reason I say unusual is because it didn't exist 10 minutes ago. So you have something brand new. And we would like for you to now read that work out loud. It's important in the work we do to let our voices play the role that they were designed to play, which is to speak from the oral tradition and let yourself hear what you have to say, or perhaps somebody else in the room can hear it as well. Point is, we want you to read it out loud, and we want you to enjoy the the natural tones of your voice. That is your voice. It belongs to no one else. So put us on pause and read what you wrote aloud.
So that picture is taken by a company called raftphotos.com, who take pictures of every commercial raft that goes down the Rio Grande in northern New Mexico. That was a boat run by Los Rios River Runners. And there was a group trip on that that went with Los Rios that divided into teams. So they had sharks and Vikings and witches and I don't know what else going down. Oh, kitty cats. Some of them had cat ears going down the river. And those were the photos that we got from the professional photo company.
So if you like what you just did and would like to join us in person, we have a Thursday gathering, an Imaginative Storm gathering that you can join.
And starts at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We just started it last week because our Saturday is getting rather big. So we decided it's maxed out, and we've begun a Thursday as well. So if you would like to join us on a Thursday to write to a prompt live with us, join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com. And then you will receive our Substack newsletter, which goes out the one that goes out on Wednesday night, my time, Mountain Time, US, has the Zoom link for the Thursday prompt of the week session in it. So we hope to see you there. And check out some of our other offerings on imaginativestorm.com. We have a self-paced online course, Write What You Don't Know, that's based on our book, which has been acclaimed by no less than the director of the Iowa Writers Workshop. And we've created a course out of that book in which Nave and I take you step by step through all the sessions of Write What You Don't Know. And there's also a prompt archive, so you can hear what other people wrote in 10 minutes to the prompts you'll be working with. And it also includes an in-person Zoom with me and Nave once a month for as many times as you want to come to ask us whatever you want to ask us or discuss whatever we all want to discuss.
And please like the YouTube video that you're watching right now and also subscribe. We appreciate that. And we most especially appreciate you doing this work with us. So thank you ever so much.
Hope to see you again.